Thanks very much. Um, as Angus said, we do have a large estate. We have a little bit of history of the Co-op Group. There used to be a large amount of independent co-ops around the country. There's been a whole series of mergers and acquisitions over the last few years, and last year we bought Summerfield and merged with Britannia Building Society. So we're quite a large organisation now. We have roughly 6,000 sites we directly own and use roughly 1.5 terawatts of electricity every year. And then on top of that, we have the potentially 3,000 or 4,000 franchise sites, which may be in our CRC scope as well. So let's give some context to the organisation. I want to say a few words today about what we've done on energy efficiency and what we're planning to do as we move towards carbon management and CRC's place within that. So just on energy efficiency, going back to 2007, we set up a programme to reduce energy efficiency across our estate and set ourselves a target of reducing our energy by 25% by 2012. That's been a very successful programme that's been brought in from board level down. It goes all the way through the organisation, so we have an energy champion in most of our stores. So all of our food stores have an energy champion, and then all layers of management in between. So we're currently nearly 20% saving from a 2006 base. So we've had an organisation set up within the company to govern that programme right from the chief exec down to store level. And then we've had the delights of CRC coming on to add to all of that. So we've made a couple of changes. First of all, we looked at CRC and where it was going to lead us. And obviously there's a whole load of energy efficiency measures, and the incentives have increased. But also through really the back door of the Carbon Trust Standard, it covers a whole load of other carbon emissions this time and the next time you have to apply for the Carbon Trust Standard. So things like fridge gas emissions, transport data, there's a whole range of things potentially included in there. So we made the decision to change from having an energy efficiency programme to a carbon programme. So we've added some extra work streams today. So we're also looking at renewables, fridge gas leakage, a whole variety of things to try and get down our overall carbon emissions as a group. And we're still finalising exactly what target we're going for, but we'll end up with another large target like 25%. So we're doing that broadly on carbon, committing to long-term absolute reductions. But with CRC, there's some extra things we've had to do as well. And our basic plan on CRC is relatively simple. In theory, it's simple. First thing on our plan is comply with the rules, which is slightly easier said than done. We're awaiting some more rules from the Environment Agency, which hopefully come this week. But it's about 1,000 pages if you print them all out. So it's leading us in the right direction, encouraging us the right thing to do. But in the short term, there is a bit of an administrative burden to making this work, particularly on a large and complicated site. So we're trying hard to comply. Certainly it's helped with board level buy-in, the fact there's criminal penalties if we get it wrong, and clarifying with the board who was going to jail helped concentrate their minds on the whole process. That's the first part of the plan, make sure we comply with the rules. Second part of the plan was make sure we do okay in the early action metrics. With our estate and the amount of extra meters we have to add, it's difficult for us to do incredibly well. So we have to fit several thousand extra meters. So we'll do well, but we won't come top. So, but the most important part of the plan really is committing to some long-term carbon savings and planning for those. So it's really an extension and a ratcheting up of the stakes of our energy efficiency programme. So we've already budgeted all our energy efficiency savings in our business plans out to 2012, and now we're having fun and games trying to work out the CRC savings on top of that. So if anyone else has think they've sussed out how to do it, then please tell me, because I'm finding it pretty confusing. But basically we're saying in 2012 it'll put about 50% on the paybacks of most of the projects we're doing. If anyone come up with anything cleverer than that, I'm all ears. And this week we signed off the first projects that use those calculations in their paybacks. The CRC is already helping us get things justified. So we've extended our energy efficiency program, and we've also done a whole range of some of the basic stuff in energy efficiency. We do an awful lot of reporting, do a whole load of cultural change stuff, and now we're into some of the harder things where we need to make some more technical changes once we've done all the slightly easier stuff. So we've actually set up a budget for development projects specifically for next year and the year after to prove some of these technologies and start rolling out the estate. And voltage optimization, we're pleased to hear, is on that list as well. So I think really energy efficiency was already a large and complicated program across a big business. CRC has made it more so, and it's probably added quite a few millions to our overall business case for the carbon program. So I think energy efficiency is not going to go away for us in a hurry. Okay, that's okay.